Welcome back to Elevation Perspective. My name is Mark, joined today with Frank Tropiano and Anthony the Heel Romano. Today, boys, we're talking about the Saturday night main event pay-per-view this Saturday. It's Goldberg's last hurrah. Heel, you've kind of become the Goldberg man amongst the group here. I feel like you've been his biggest supporter the last few weeks. I'll start with you here. How are you feeling about the upcoming event?
I'm pumped for it. You know I'm pumped for it. I've been excited for this match. Listen, they've had I know you two probably will talk more about this, but they've had a tough time booking Gunther over the last few months. I think really since the start of this year. He basically spent 3 months feuding with Jey Uso. Then he went to Pat McAfee. It's really just been a disaster for him. They decided to give him the World Heavyweight Championship again. In my opinion, they probably never should have took the belt off of him if this is the route they were going to go. Jay never even defended it on a PLE, so I don't know. This whole process has been confusing to me. I think this is finally a match that Gunther is made for. This is power versus power. Listen, it's going to probably be a few minutes. Goldberg's going to probably get his stuff in. Maybe some type of cash in gets teased. See, that's the part of this that I'm not really sure where it's going to go in the end. I do think because it's Goldberg's final match, it's probably just going to be a contained, fun, 5-ish minute. There might not even be a commercial. You said it's a pay per view. This is not a pay. This is a free LE, my friend. We're on broadcast television. They might even put a commercial for this match. It's just going to be. It's just going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to it.
Frank, how do you feel?
Well, first of all, I love the term "free LE." I love that.
And
Even though
it's not my
it's
term. I don't
not.
know who came up with that, but that
Oh,
is.
it's not your term, isn't it? It's on Peacock though, right? You have to go on Peacock and watch it, so it's
No,
not
you can watch.
technically.
No, you can watch it on NBC
Oh, okay,
on
it's on
TV.
NBC.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, so it is a free LE. All right, I
yeah.
love that term. Um, yeah, no, there's not a lot here, but I'm actually really interested in 3 of the 4 matches, and the fourth match is Gunther and Goldberg, and that is the last one on the card. So you know what? It's his going away match, so I'm excited.
I feel like it's hard to say you're not interested. Like, I think it's gonna be a train wreck, but I'm definitely like interest is not the right like to say you don't have interest. Like you can have no expectations, but you gotta have inner interest.
You know I'm a big Gunther fan. Like you know I like Gunther a lot. I'm just a little worried. I'm just a little worried for him.
Like for his safety, or that he'll drop the belt.
No, I mean, just his health. You know,
All
just
right,
like his
we'll
neck and
get there. We'll
back.
get to the actual predictions. Let's talk about the card now. Only 4 matches. I feel like they'll probably add a match or two to this card before Saturday, maybe on SmackDown tomorrow. First off, here we have United States Championship match between Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Solo just won that belt on Jacob Fatu. I'll start with you here, Frank. What do you see happening in this match?
Well, I don't know if you remember, Mark, but in our predictions, I did say that I was going to take Solo until he won.
True.
So now, since he won on the first one, I'm just going to take Solo until he loses. So I'm taking Solo Sikoa here. I think the numbers game outdoes Jimmy Uso. Even Jacob probably gets involved, right? But I think this is the 4-on-2 is going to be too much for the two of them to overcome.
Yeah, no, it seems like he definitely won't drop the belt in his first defense here. They're kind of rebuilding this bloodline now, or now Jimmy's with Jacob, which is okay. That makes some sense, and I'm sure Jay will follow suit soon. That kind of seems like the direction where this is going. Heel, who do you have here, Solo or Jimmy?
Yeah, I got Solo winning this match. I would like to see the belt go to Jimmy here. I think it would be interesting and something new for him. It's kind of been a while since I feel like he's had any type of momentum as a singles competitor. But I think overall, I want to see what's going on with this new bloodline. I'm not totally sold on it. We kind of did this, right? Now he's got a brand new member to replace Jacob, and the Tongans are coming back. And where's Tama Tonga? Maybe he comes into this at some point. And I guess the other question is, which storyline is Roman Reigns coming back to? Because we assume he's probably coming back before SummerSlam. I really hope it's not to this one
It's not this
because
one. It's not this one. Like I'm pretty confident it's not this one. I think uh, the it was good to rebuild Solo. Just going off of what you were saying, it's good to rebuild Solo in this way because now everyone, the second Jacob walked in the door, they wanted him to be like this big megastar. So now he gets that opportunity, and Solo gets to control this bloodline full of guys. Well, hey, let's face it, Solo's the number one there, and I don't think there's any questions anymore. So I kind of like this rebrand of this bloodline.
I don't know if it's a good thing if the end goal of being part of Solo's bloodline is to be the one that breaks away from the bloodline, because it's like we all were hoping and praying that Jacob would get away from this. And it's like he did, but now he's still kind of tangled up into this storyline. And his best matches when he had that championship were against other people. It was when he was facing LA Knight and Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. So I don't know.
It seems like we're just in a bloodline loop. Kind of just the same things are happening over and over. Interchangeable parts are switching in and out, but it's the same story. And the problem there with Jacob, he just oozed superstar. Like he was doing these crazy flips, and he was supposed to be the lackey, the sidekick, and everyone was just not accepting that. And like you said, Frank, it didn't take long before they broke him away and made him his own being. I'm not sure if I see that kind of fate for any of the current lackeys. Um, but you never know. The one guy is huge, and then we have Tamatanga, and we have what's the guy's name? The Cobb, JC Mateo.
Yeah,
JC,
Jeff.
yeah.
Yeah, JC Mateo.
JC Mateo. He was Cobb when he first showed up, and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I see any like Jacob Fatu potential, any of those guys. But we'll have to wait.
This is like when a hit show has one character who gets a spinoff, and the spinoff is it's just nothing close to what the hit show used to be like. And all the time during the spinoff, you're waiting for the members from the hit show to show up to spicing up the spinoff, and it's just I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they do something fun.
I think that's just Solo failing to be that guy. Like it's just like I don't know if he obviously doesn't have Roman Reigns.
But you know what? When Jacob was there, it was kind of interesting again, and now that he's kind of out of it, it's back to being why do I care about this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair. We'll have to see if they have anything new planned or if it's just the kind of the same old bloodline stuff. But next up here, we do have the returning Drew McIntyre taking on Randy Orton. I'll get you started here. I feel this is probably more of like a 50-50 one, to me at least. Who do you have winning this match?
Man, it's tough because I feel like Randy probably needs a win here, but also Drew probably does too. I feel like something probably happens where neither man wins this match, or something goes, where it's not a clean finish. I had an interesting segment with Cody this past week. I don't know where the SmackDown scene is going right now, and with Cena as like the champ, it's a little unclear as to what the future is. We'll talk about SummerSlam down the road, but whether Cody wins that, I don't know. There's a lot up in the air with the SmackDown picture right now. Obviously, Drew and Randy are two of the top guys. I don't know what this is. If this is a one-off, if this is the start of a feud. But I guess to go on the record, I'll pick Drew here.
Yeah, I think I agree with the heel here. If I had to pick one of the two of them, I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre. I just feel like he needs the momentum more. They're teasing that Randy heel turn, but I also think that Drew is a more logical next step for where I know we're all assuming that Cody's going to win the belt and then he's going to have to defend it against somebody. So I think Drew would be that guy, but then Drew has to take a loss. And I feel like we got to have Drew win a big match eventually too. And like, this is a big match. This is Randy Orton. Like this isn't, but it's also a no stakes match. You know what I mean? So like he wins these matches all the time. There's just no stakes to them. And then when the championship is up on the line, he loses. So I'm going to say Drew, and I'm going to say that this is going to propel him into that championship feud as soon as Cody has the belt. But he's going to lose that feud, and that makes me sad.
All right, you guys got Drew. I'm going to take Randy Orton by disqualification. I think something weird happens here. Drew either gets himself disqualified, some kind of weird finish, and Randy does result in the victor by disqualification. I really hope they have something good planned for Drew. It feels like this is a guy who was gone for a while, just came back, and I don't think the plan, I hope not the plan, like you were saying, Frank, is to feed him to whoever the next champion is, if that is Cody, whoever that might be. But hopefully they have something exciting planned for Drew.
He's sitting there telling us. He's like, I'm going after that title. So it's like, he's either going to look like a chump if he doesn't get the title match, and then when he loses, he's going to look like I don't know. They booked themselves into a corner with Drew. Oh, actually, it's not Drew's fault at all. They booked themselves into a corner by giving the belt back to Cody, and look, they haven't done it yet, so I can't say that's definitely going to happen, but it really feels like the direction that we're going right now, and I think that's the overall problem here. And I think, like Heel said, it's causing this lack of direction.
Our next match here, we have LA Knight and Seth Rollins. Another kind of just like no stakes match, but these two guys have been feuding lately. Why are you laughing, Heel? I'm just saying, there's not really.
No, it's spot on. You're 100% right. I mean, it's like at the end of the day, what does I understand we're probably going to get Penta and Sami Zayn and maybe Jey Uso all running out during this match, and so it's like, I don't know.
It's pretty apparent to me, at least, they wanted to give Goldberg this spot, and they had to fill out a card. So these are Raw matches. These are Raw singles matches, and it'll be great. Well, LA Knight and Seth will be a fun time. Like you said, this will be Run-In City. It's going to be an absolute crazy night.
I gotta interrupt here because it feels like they wrote those guys off for like the very short term. Like Penta, they attacked backstage, or I forget what happened Monday. But basically, Sammy. It was Sammy was written off.
Sammy got brutalized.
Right.
Yeah.
Penta, I think they did like something very similar, but maybe not to the same extreme. So I think we could see those guys, but I also think that it's very possible that if Roman Reigns is going to be back for SummerSlam, this could be his spot. Instead of having 10 guys come out there, it's just Roman. I think that's a very real possibility.
It could be, but why would Roman? I guess it would just be to attack Seth. He has really no affiliation with LA Knight. There's no reason why he would come out to save him.
If this was the main event, I would think Roman has a better chance to come out. I just feel like, I mean, maybe it's the opening match, but that's also going to take all the air out of anything Goldberg does if Roman returns. So, it doesn't feel like this is the spot for him to come back. I mean,
well, I was going to say, I think one of two things are going to happen on this show. I think either Roman comes back. It is his hometown. SummerSlam's like 3 weeks away after this show. He needs to come back. Or I think we get a Seth cash in. So I think one of those two things is happening. I think something big is going to happen at this show. And those are my two predictions.
Okay.
For a fun if I were booking moment, what I would do here is I would have the squad run in, not be good enough to stop Seth and his guys, and he gets the win over LA Knight. Then have Seth go to cash in later that night and have Roman come out. So it's like the Roman spot that everyone thought was going to be there is not there anymore, and then he gets to go out and do that and adds to an already explosive main event.
I know they said that Sammy was out indefinitely, so I don't expect to see him. Penta might have gotten written off as well, but there is still Jey Uso. There is still other variables that LA Knight can pull out. So
there's always Jey Uso.
There's always Jey Uso. I mean, there's CM Punk. That's kind of an obvious one in your face too. Punk can come out, and so there are variables there. I'm gonna take Seth. I think they'll just have like the Seth has too many guys, and they'll beat LA Knight.
Yeah, Seth is gonna win this match.
All right, I'll take LA Knight. You guys kind of forced my hand here. We can't all pick Seth. I'll take LA Knight.
Well, listen, if Roman comes back, then
exactly. Then it's LA Knight, and LA Knight could use this win too. So I can get behind that.
LA Knight never wins. And for our main event, Saturday night's main event, we have the champion Gunther taking on the challenger Goldberg in his final match. Heel, I'm gonna let you go second here. I'll let Frank say his piece first, and then you can really just hammer this whole thing out. Frank, is this as easy as Gunther's going to win? Do you have any
pun intended or no pun intended?
Pun intended.
Okay.
Frank, is this as easy as Gunther's going to win? Is anything crazy going to happen here? How you feeling?
I really don't have a read on this, and what I'm saying by this is maybe Goldberg wins. Just maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, right? And I'm thinking if you could do Goldberg in the main event of SummerSlam, like Heel said, it's only 3 weeks away. I don't know. Like, I see him laughing over there, and I'm kind of laughing at it too. But at the same time, I'm like, if you want to throw everyone for a swerve, right? This is his retirement match. And then the other day, Michael Cole goes, but what if he wins? And I'm like, but what if he does win? You know what I mean? Like, maybe he wins.
Maybe he's going to ruin wrestling.
Maybe.
So Goldberg and John Cena walk into SummerSlam with the two belts, maybe?
It's a marquee. It's definitely names for the marquee. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's a high probability. Like, if gun to my head, I'm taking Goldberg. I'm sorry. Gun to my head, I'm taking Gunther. Excuse me. But I think that there's more than a 0% chance that Goldberg can win this match, if that makes sense.
Mr. Heel.
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong by any stretch of the imagination. I just feel like if Goldberg wins, he's got to get cashed in on, right? I mean, at least if not tomorrow, then or on Saturday, then the next day on Raw, right? Like,
that would technically make his retirement match the match that he got cashed in. Like, he would get cashed in on it.
But that's why I don't think he can win.
Yeah,
I don't think he can win. They're billing this, no pun intended, as his last match. It's in his hometown of Atlanta. They literally made this show for him, for Goldberg to win. He cannot main event SummerSlam at the ripe age of, what is he, 68? Is he that old?
I think he's 58. Yeah.
You jumped him 10 years.
Still, at that point, what's the difference? I think there's a possibility this is just a Gunther squash, to be honest with you. There's a possibility that we don't even see a Goldberg move in this match.
No
I think there's
way.
a better chance of him winning than that.
Yes, Frank, yes.
I don't know. Because they need to fix Gunther. I mean, Gunther is broken. And what way to fix him than to give him a Goldberg-esque victory over Goldberg in his final match? We know this is not going to be a long match. In my heart of hearts, do I think that's going to happen? No. But I'm tossing it out there as a possibility that Gunther rolls over him and this is a 1-minute result. Gunther retains. You're shaking your head. I don't fully believe that, but I think it could happen.
The heel and I have gone to complete opposite ends of the spectrum. So, Mark, why don't you go ahead and reel us into some normalcy here? Because I have Goldberg winning, and heel has Gunther winning in a minute. That is the complete opposite.
All right, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here. 7 minutes, Goldberg lands 2 spears and a jackhammer. There's one very near fall, gives you the big hope spot. Gunther escapes by the skin of his teeth after taking a beat down. I think Goldberg's going to get a lot of offense in, like a lot of offense on Gunther. I think Gunther's going to be the scared heel in this match. He grabbing the ropes, trying to get away from this crazy 68-year-old man just running around the ring from this man. And Gunther's going to win, and I don't think they're going to cash in tonight. I think they're going to give Goldberg his moment. I think Gunther's going to walk out of the ring, maybe shake his hand. I don't know if they'll do that route, but Goldberg's going to bring his son out and his family. They're going to run around the ring, and Seth Rollins' music will not hit.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most likely way that this is going to go.
Your vision seems the realist. Yeah, for sure.
So I said 7 minutes. We'll just do an over-under there. I mean, I'll say under 7?
Yes.
I'll take under 6.
Bell to bell or entrances too?
But no. They're going to give him the fireworks are going to come down. He's going to have an awesome entrance. He always does.
The segment's going to be drawn out. But the problem is, like, because it's on free TV. Like, normally these matches all have commercials. Like, I don't think Goldberg can make it through a commercial here. Like, I think this has to be one segment. I think you just save it last 10 minutes of the show. Here we go. You know what I mean?
If Goldberg like headbutts a wall, I might need to like stop for a minute to give him patch up his head or something. Frank, are you going to officially pick Goldberg? Because I hope that'd be funny if you did.
You know what? Because I know you two are picking Gunther, so I have to pick Goldberg now.
You already have LA Knight. You're already different.
I did do that to be different, but I just need to represent the percent chance, which I believe is 33% chance that Goldberg wins this match. So 1/3 of us picking him. I'll take it.
Do we think Bret Hart will be in the building?
Just shake Bill's hands as he gets back into Gorilla.
Do we think Bret Hart will be in the building? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he sits this one out.
Okay.
Recap our picks here. We all have Solo Sikoa retaining. You guys took Drew McIntyre to win. I have Randy Orton winning by disqualification. Then heel and I do have Seth Rollins, while Frank has LA Knight. Frank, I'll let you choose one last time here. Gunther. Heel and I are going with Gunther. Frank, who are you picking in the Gunther Goldberg match?
Give me Bill.
All right. Frank's taking Bill. That'd be amazing. I think it'd be really funny if they swear to everyone. Like, I'm not a Gunther guy. Like Frank, you said like you love Gunther. I hope he loses, honestly. That'd be funny. But with that being said, this was a Saturday night main event card. Hopefully we're recapping something fun that Bill Goldberg did next time we do this.
Agreed.
That's pretty much been the message here, right? We're just having fun. We hope they have as much fun as we did.
Thank you so much for watching. Everyone have a great day.